We're notifying viewers you're live, to include myself. YouTube will tell me I'm live. See how this week goes. Last week was pretty good. Last week had quite a few new people join, new viewers. Hey, Ron McGee, how you doing? Oh, last week went really well. RH, Talon, how y'all doing? Oh, man. We had a good visit last week. A lot of new people, a lot of good conversations. It looks like my YouTube camera's fixing to die right now. Won't that be interesting? Then it'll be just down to y'all if that camera dies. Gotta do YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. Makes for some interesting conversations. Isaac, what's up, man? Shit, I think my camera's fixing to die. Good advice. Don't buy cheap pieces of shit cameras from Walmart. What's up, JJ? How you doing, buddy? JJ, does my camera look blurry to you? Tamal, what's up? What we do is I talk to y'all here on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously, get some good conversations going. I always talk out loud to make sure that everybody knows what the conversation is. Yeah, it's blurry. Yeah, I think my camera's dying. It doesn't feel like it's burning up. We'll see what happens. Hey, let's see. I said Ron, Bessie, Kayla, Gabby, what's up? Austin. I have a nephew named Austin. And I don't live too far from the city of Austin. Don Panther, Tyrone. But we just talk about whatever comes to mind. Jimmy, what's up? Valentine looks better. Oh yeah, it cleared up. Thanks, JJ. I appreciate that. Hey, even if you ain't gonna stay, I appreciate if you give it a like. Maybe somebody else will come in here and like it. Lately, a lot of people have been wanting to talk to me about my mental issues, which is kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. I have multiple personality disorder. A lot of people are interested in that. Marvel fan, CB, Matthew. I have a nephew named Matthew. King of the Hill. Bobby, I tell you what. Hey, Finn, I appreciate that. Ken in space. Looks like Jimmy hung out. Appreciate that. Long John Silvers. Arr. But JJ, what do you think about those videos I released? I know what you thought about the one. For those of you on TikTok that don't know, I do music reactions on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called Sixx Daze, SIXXDAZE. Hey, saying hi. How you doing today? Thanks for dropping by. I piss a lot of people off because I don't do the typical reactions. I don't like everything. If I don't like something, I'll tell you. And it seems to piss a lot of people off. Miguel, what's up? User with a whole bunch of numbers. Weird how people drop in. They don't say anything. They just drop in and then leave real quick. Hey, Tom. Yeah, JJ. I always like NF2. I think there's way back when I first started reacting to him, I think he did a song that I didn't really care for. It's not so much the song, it was the style he delivered it in. Oh, wow. Somebody got a name I can't say. Hey, Ryan, what's up, buddy? Alien. Love aliens. Cheyenne. Pogstar, Chris, Jukebox Hero. Jukebox Hero. I won't torture y'all with my shitty singing. Ava, Minnie, Rodinelli, Emily, how you doing? Brandy, what's up, buddy? Man, we missed you last couple of weeks. I need a jukebox. I actually rewrote that song. I've never recorded it, but I wrote it on the fly to, I'm not allowed to say one of the words on TikTok. What's up? Is it Morrow? How you doing? We're glad to have you back, Brandy. But I rewrote that song from Jukebox Hero to Pocket. I'm going to say Kitty because if I use the other word that I actually use in the song, but I rewrote it to Pocket Kitty Pimp. Let's play Martin Luther King by Miles. But it's a great song. Hey, Ryan. Hey, are you on both, Ryan? here and there. I also redid REO Speedwagon's I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore to I Can't F This Midget Anymore. I know you're not supposed to say that word, but it fit. You know, Miles is incredible. I don't think I've heard of him. Multidimensional. Hey, I appreciate it because it counts on both. My mom does the same thing. She watches me on TikTok and on YouTube. Am I a proud? Aw, this is marked for no kids. What the dipshit? Goodbye. Technically, no. I am not a vet. I was in for about that quick. Ryan's in Metaverse. Yeah, he is. What's up, Teddy? Good to see you back, buddy. A suspended account. Oh my God, where are all these stupid ass kids coming from? I marked this. No, I ain't worried about that keyword. Man, I marked this for 18 and over so I don't get the little dipshit kids coming in here. School's out. Well, actually, well, I guess it depends on where you live. It's always good to have you, Teddy. You always contribute well to the conversation. I'm steadily blocking little kids over here. Violation. Oh my God. One of them kids went and reported me. TikTok, you should use your AI to see. I did not do hate speech in here. Hey, JJ, I appreciate you being on both too. Teddy, there was 2 kids dropping here and started asking me if I was proud gay and something else. So I blocked them. So one of them reported me saying I was doing hate speech. I haven't done any hate speech. Bob for the people. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't do hate speech. I'm not going to tolerate little kids being in here. Yeah, Chris, that's a fact. And I usually point that out. These kids lie on their thing. TikTok should do a better job. What is my thing as far as what I do? Oh, what I do here is I just have conversations, open conversations. We talk about whatever obviously within reason, because they get your mom. Bye, dude. I like to talk about whatever. I'm a nerd. I like to read a lot, watch documentary. I like to talk about pretty much anything and everything. I just have zero tolerance for little kids that come in and they start spamming you. But a lot of times people talk to me about addiction and mental health because yes, suspended account. I'm definitely into music. Oh, Ryan, you're absolutely right. Hey, Jamal, what's up, buddy? I didn't even see you drop in. These kids would not survive the 70s. Suspended account on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. On YouTube, I do music reactions. I love all kinds of music. I mean, some I like more than others, but I literally listen to all kinds of music. So that's why I do music reactions, because I do listen to everything. And I think I have a broader sense. So she's gone quick. Didn't stay. Hey, appreciate that, Bed and Butter. Cool name. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Ryan. These kids would not last in the 70s. They get their feelings all hurt. I mean, they come in here and they start talking, and when I block them, they report me. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you did it in person, you wouldn't be doing that. I like that question. Suspended. My favorite decade is the 80s, as far as music goes. Because the reason I like the 80s is because the wide variety of music that was coming out, and literally new genres of music were being created. Oh my God, that's not even true, Austin. Hey, when you get through puberty, you'll quit acting like that. What a goofball. Girls have their ears pierced. You ain't old enough to be from the 50s, and even then, guys had their ears pierced. What a goofball, man. And the kids only do that online. They wouldn't do that to you in person because they know what had happened. Christ is King. Oh, they left quick. They're like, oh my God, that guy sounds mean. Let me get out of here. I don't use mayo. Sorry. Yeah, Brainy, I was early 20s. Um, hello, Kimberly Sizemore. I like suspended. As far as punk music, a real punk music, I like the late 70s, early 80s, just kind of into the 80s, but then it seemed like they kind of figured out the formula for punk or what was getting played more. And then kind of it shifted. I still like it, but the punk I like is like the real, not good punk music. uh oh yeah, Ryan, that's true. I have seen the decline of Western civilization. Yes. Uh, my favorite one is naturally the 80s, but uh, and yeah, I could sing it, but I'm not going to. I'm not a puppet on a string. But yeah, Ryan, uh, definitely. If I was on Twitter, if Twitter had live streams, I could do it on there. I could definitely, because in the early days on YouTube when I didn't care about the money and I didn't behave, that's true. Suspended. I'm not a big Henry Rollins fan either. Uh, but he was part of that. You're absolutely right. But Ryan, in the early days when I was first started doing live on YouTube, I would tear those kids up when they would come in. I would upset them so bad they'd leave. I actually have a screenshot. Kid that I had upset went and started a channel called Bob Sixx Sucks. And then when people told me he had already taken it down before I could get to it, but somebody sent me a screenshot. So I've always kept that. That's cool, Jamal. Uh, I can't remember which two videos are scheduled to release on Saturday. Put your suggestions on that video. I do not believe in God. I'm spiritual. I do believe in a superior being that my definition of is a God, but I do not believe in the God that they talk about in the Bible. Let me put an asterisk by that. I had someone who is extremely religious. I'll answer that question in just a second. Once we discussed my beliefs and his belief, he said for all he knows, it could be the same God. We just have a different view. So I need to put that asterisk in there, but I don't necessarily believe in what they teach in Christianity as far as a God. But I do actually believe that Jesus Christ existed. It probably is that kid. Harry, I do like the UFC. I got away from it for quite some time. I actually quit watching all sports for like 2 years. But I used to be really big into the UFC. All right, JJ, that's cool. Hey, that's cool. I don't judge anybody for their beliefs. Well, within certain things. That's what I was fixing to go to suspended. My favorite fighter was Forrest Griffin. I didn't get to meet him. I went to UFC 69 in Houston. Jamal, I don't believe in God or the devil either. The devil was, in my opinion, was created to have contrast. You have to have good and bad. So, I mean, I don't believe in hell. I believe hell's a state of mind. We could possibly be living in it right now, but I do not believe that hell is a physical place. So, Jamal, I'm right there with you on that. There is, like I said, I don't judge anybody by their religion, even though a lot of people judge me. Oh, you don't believe what I believe. I don't judge anybody. We all. Man, I don't think I do believe in reincarnation, Teddy. Man, these guys over here are kicking ass. A notification, huh? That's weird. Or is that somebody's name? No, that ain't somebody's name. That's weird that I got that notification during my live stream. Fighting as a sport just isn't what it used to be. Jamal, everything is like that. They've realized how much Oh, it is actually a person. Okay. I do believe in reincarnation. Hang on. Okay. That's good to know you're human. I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe that all sports are fixed to some degree. Uh, what are my thoughts on people? Ryan, okay, for y'all on TikTok, um, someone asked, what are my thoughts on the people who claim to have experienced hell when they died and came back? I believe that that's a dreamlike state that is like anything else. That's just the dream that they had. I am pretty chill for the most part until someone pisses me off, like when those kids and I block them and then they go and report me saying I'm doing hate speech. I do not do hate speech um, or any of that stuff like that. I'm, for the most part, pretty chill and open. I listen to people and everybody's allowed to have their own beliefs. I don't even mind when people tell me they don't like me. I'm your favorite plus size streamer. Um, okay. Well, I'm not even going to block you yet. I'm gonna let that go. Okay. But Ryan, I just believe as they go into a dreamlike state, and they have this dream and whatever. So I don't believe that you go anywhere when you die unless you literally leave your body. And even then, I don't think you go to heaven or hell. Okay, did I miss anything over here? I'm not going to make a Super Bowl prediction. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to do something different. They can't keep letting Kansas City win. And I don't know about that rumor saying that Kansas City is going to come back here to Texas. I don't know about that. Will I ever do a live stream on when I'm off, Teddy, when I'm off from work, because I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. When I take off, I tend to do them on Saturday. So the next Saturday that I'm off will be the last week in May. So now if something comes up before then, I'll try to do one, but I'll naturally let y'all know. Yep, double XL. I'm really not fat, but that's hilarious. Okay, I used to be a Christian, but now I'm looking forward to not existing, just being free. Suspended. We started our kids off in the church and oh yeah, that's definitely cringe, dude. Am I a lesbian? Okay. That's probably hilarious at the junior high, but we're grown-ups here and that's not funny here. Bye-bye then. Okay. I got a phrase from Benjamin Franklin that you should be good and just because it's the right thing to do. And I we brought our kids up in church so they were old enough to understand what was wrong within the church. That is exactly right, Kiru. And once they made a decision, they didn't want to go back to church. We didn't force them to go back, but they chose to live by that motto that we should be good and just because it's the right thing to do. So I don't worry about any of that shit. I haven't since I was 14 years old. When I decided, because I was brought up in a religious home, and I told my parents at 14 that I don't believe in God and I don't want to do that anymore. And as much as they didn't like it, they accepted it. In the kitchen with Alex, my favorite football team is the Texas Longhorns. The NFL does definitely need to make changes. Oh, I hope y'all are getting this too, YouTube. They're just rapid firing over here. This is outstanding. But I do agree they need to make changes, and it's getting too obvious with Kansas City winning, especially this year. That was some really stupid stuff. Do I find that religion hinders people from practicing moral reasoning on their own? Yes, I do. Hey, Low Spec, what's up, buddy? Low Spec, that is exactly right. The 10 Commandments are basically instructions on how to avoid a Hatfield McCoy situation. That is absolutely correct. Never went to church till you met your wife, who was very religious, and you soon realized you didn't need it. Absolutely. Kansas City wasn't even that good. Exactly. They did. I watched the entire game. I believe that game was scripted and thrown. I do not believe the game. I don't believe And I sat there and watched it, and I had people going, "Oh no, they kicked ass." No, they didn't. Am I a soccer fan? I am not, with an asterisk. I watched it in Germany and I loved playing soccer, but I don't watch soccer regularly. So, eh, I don't know. I guess it's just, yeah, the whole playoffs. I mean, it starts getting obvious, but the Super Bowl is blatantly obvious that it's rigged. But Brandy, I was just opposite. I was brought up in church until I changed my religion. And then when our kids were little, I couldn't just say, you go to church. So we went to church with them. No, sorry, I'm not 13 and I didn't just start doing this. So no, I cannot. I'm not going to make your day by doing that. Sorry. You might be able to find somebody who'll do that, but I'm not that guy. I've been doing social media for a long time now. Hello, Kathleen Holt. You might not stay, but at least I said hi to you. Uh, yeah, I think that's funny when people come in and ask me to do silly shit. Like, I'm going to do it. Oh, I got to keep viewers. I've done this with only one viewer before. Uh, so no, I don't do that silly stuff. Sorry. You wouldn't like it if I asked you to do something silly for me. And don't say, well, I would do it. Um, man. But Jamal, I definitely think going back to what you said, that boxing and even we've always known wrestling was fake and scripted, but if we get if we get 0 viewers, we're showing feet. No, I don't understand that. I have 2 friends that make a shitload of money on OnlyFans just showing their feet. That is insane. I just saw a video from a girl who makes a lot of money just letting people watch her swim. The same company, yes, exactly, suspended. Same company owns both. So, and you think France is going to win the World Cup? I think so. Just for the record, I always root for Germany. I love, love, love Germany. Before I met my wife, I was going to move back to Germany. Show Brie Larson's feet and get rid of everybody. If I showed my feet, I would get rid of everybody. I think feet are the nastiest shit ever. I can't believe people show them. I walk around barefooted at home. Big Ohio State fan. Ohio State is a great team. You thought I was going to say that out loud? I'm not 14, but but that is funny. But I definitely take the first one. I don't know anything about the other ones. Okay, Ryan, so close. I like French tips on females' fingernails, but not. I don't like I said. I don't do feet. There is nothing you can do to make me look at a foot and go, "Wow, that's not so bad." Do bears walk around barefooted? I think they have to. Do you see what's going on in European countries with? No, Teddy, I have not seen or heard, but Texans are looking scary. I root for them every year, only for them to let me down. I just, oh I have a relative that's a Crimson Tide fan. Actually, I have a lot of friends that are Crimson Tide fans, and it's always that Roll Tide. But yeah, he actually looked pretty good last year, but I don't think the Texans, as much as I root for them and as much as I like them. Oh, for the record, I hate. I can't stress. Oh, maybe this would be considered hate talk. I don't like the Dallas Cowboys at all. Hey, I would love that because I love the Texans. Brandy, I kind of think they have to walk around barefooted. All right, I gotta get a drink of coffee. Wow, y'all are keeping me busy. I'm enjoying this. 24 minutes in, I've probably talked more now than I've talked in the last 3 days. That may be hard to believe, but when I'm not talking to y'all or someone in person, like when somebody contacts me wants to talk about it, Uh, I have fans of a lot of Bronco. That's how I am with, oh yeah, noses. You take feet over noses. I don't like noses either. Uh, good. You got a commercial. That means I'm getting paid. That whole 0.003 cents or whatever it is they pay me. Did you get? I did see that. The what? 30 milkshakes he ordered. Okay. Uh, the Panthers have become a better team. Probably have a better PR person to plead their case better. Uh, JJ, I'm the same way. You're a Broncos fan. I'm a Texans fan. I just got to, no matter how good we look throughout the season, or wait, oh man, I cannot believe I said that. I make fun of people for that all the time. No matter how good the Texans look throughout the season, I expect them to lose. So I don't get upset. There we go. I've been waiting for it. I'm not putting bad juju on them. It's just being realistic. Plus, I grew up in a town where our hometown football team, we were everybody's homecoming game because we lost so much. On addiction. Why don't people? There you go. See, now I grew up. I was born and bred to be an alcoholic. I've literally drank beer my entire life and started drinking whiskey at 8. Well, I'm sorry, bourbon at 8. 8 years old, not 8 at night. The Browns are really bad, but they always have been. So no matter which team it actually was, because the Ravens and all that stuff. Yeah, not 8 at night at 8 years old. But I think some of it is bad education and some of it's good marketing. But I think a lot of it is culture or your family. I grew up with everyone drinking. So that was literally my entire life. And even when I was 28 and I started, it was eating my stomach lining out. And they told me if I didn't quit drinking, I wouldn't see my 32nd birthday. That scared me for about a month or so. And I out-reasoned myself and started doing it again. But I mean, I would wake up in the morning and just start spewing stomach bile, even on mornings even mornings after I didn't drink, just for whatever reason. And I mean, projectile hard without drinking. So I started getting real bad stomach cramps, and they told me that. But I turned my life around too. I very rarely drink now. Oh, I started smoking. I smoked cigarettes off and on most of my life, but I got permission at 12 so that I wouldn't start smoking the other stuff. But I started smoking the other stuff at 13 when my cousin introduced me to it. Hey, notifications, that's great, man. That is 27, and ironically, I was 28, like I said, 28 so I beat my liver up. Oh, and I've turned my life around so much. My liver functions at 101%. My doctor's very impressed with that. Gary's in the hospital with alcohol poisoning at age 8. Is that true, Brandy? Was it accidental or intentional? If it's true. I can never tell with you two, so I always have to ask. Yeah, the other stuff. I don't know who that is. I don't know why I would invite them to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know enough about, they always tell me to invite people to my lives, but if I don't know them, I don't know why I would do that, to, like, do it together. Yeah, that's good, JJ, don't smoke. I just passed my 3rd anniversary since I quit smoking, and I'm 57. So the day after I turned 57 was my 3rd anniversary. I quit smoking on March 12th. Sounds like an AA meeting. We're trying to see who's lived more. Oh, I never encourage people to smoke. Suspended, that's good. Especially young kids when they would say something. I've never encouraged anyone to smoke cigarettes. Now, granted, I am the reason my best friend started smoking, but I didn't encourage him to. He wanted to smoke because I was smoking. We were kids. I was 12, he was 11. It's true, but it probably was an accident because okay, Brandy, that makes sense. Yeah, suspended. My my 2 biggest things throughout the '80s on top of drinking or, smelling assorted powders, um, one more so than the other. The white one, I could take or leave. I don't understand how people get addicted to that. But the other one that is known by the 4 letters, rhymes with the name Beth. Do you hear that TikTok? I said Beth, Beth. Don't send me another notification. Um, that was my preference, and oddly enough, I told myself, "Hey, if you snort it, you won't get hooked." How stupid. Uh, but I finally beat that. So, but I loved the it's made with strychnine poison. Yeah, Beth, I hear you calling. um, but the stuff that rhymes with Lake Placid. Oh yeah. Yeah. Beth, yes, Beth is very, very scary. TikTok doesn't know this. YouTube knows. I usually refer to the powders as Girl Scout cookies. That was my addiction. Um, but I also like the stuff that comes on a piece of paper. Usually has a picture on it. Put it on your tongue. I like that stuff a lot, a lot, a lot. I did it so much that I couldn't do it every day because it wouldn't have the correct effect. So I had to skip a day. And then I found out from Lemmy of Motorhead, way after I had quit, the way you solve that every other day thing is just to do a shitload more. If I had known that different, uh, I don't. Well, I don't eat any cookies now, but I don't know. Go ahead. This person asked me, "What's the difference between Boy and Girl Scout cookies?" So I'm waiting to see Bartholomew. I ain't seen that name in a long Mew. I'm sorry, Bartholomew. I haven't seen that name in a long time. Yeah, suspended. I had a girl tell me one time that I seem really proud of the '80s. I'm proud that I lived. My rock star plan was to be unalive by 36. So being 57, I'm quite proud of the fact that I turned my life around. Hey, my buddy Chris is here. I mean, there's another Chris here, but I know this Chris in real life. What's up, buddy? Uh, but yeah, a lot of people get taken out by it. So I'm proud of the fact that I survived. And I did it without medical help. Now granted, uh, the my oh, you forgot the joke. That happens sometimes. I don't want to call him what he actually was, but my pharmacist actually, because they realized I was hooked, threatened to unalive people if he caught them giving me any. So nobody wanted to sell it to me. And I realized I had a problem and I removed myself from it. I walked away from everyone I knew my entire life. I changed everything and walked away from everyone I knew to get away from that life. Someone saw me in the mall one day that I used. What made me want to stop? I can tell you 100% because I remember the exact moment. My mom came and got me to go have lunch with her. I moved out of her house while she was at work one day. So she had no idea where I was or anything about me. I just walked away from her. And she found out where I was at. She came and asked to take me to lunch. So I had 3 bites of shrimp fried rice and I almost threw up because for the 2 years I was hooked, all I ate was a burger and fries, and that was at about 2:30 in the morning when the club closed. So that's all I ate for 2 years. So when I started pumping food into my body at an odd time, it almost made me sick. So that's when I realized undeniably I had a problem. So that's what made me want to stop. And all my friends, because even at first when they were telling me that I was unaliving myself, I was like, no, you're out of your mind. Because I looked in the mirror and I like, look at me. I look good. But I have a picture somewhere of me. It's a black and white picture. I did not look good. I looked horrible. I was about this big around and probably close to being that white with big black bags under my eyes. And I had all my hair, but yeah. So that's when I couldn't deny that I had a problem and I just walked away from it. Yes. Um, I have a lot of kids. Man, you hope I'll get this dude because they're on fire over here. Um, so when I have a lot of people contact me about addiction, they'll usually do it through DMs. They come find me on Instagram. Some people have my email address, but they'll contact me. I've helped a lot of people over the years to get, and the number one thing is not pressuring them. Don't judge them, and don't say you have to stop right this second. It yeah, Teddy, it is kind of a slow day on YouTube. You never really changing. Ryan, that is absolutely right. You only really change when you look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Now this is bad. Know what? This is bad." Like Steven Tyler said, when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you'll quit. But suspended, it's never pressure anyone into trying to. You have to stop right this second. That's the number one thing. Most addicts and alcoholics that I've worked with, I help a lot of people, a lot of females overcome uh, help them gain self confidence and be more assertive, learn how to say no, that kind of stuff. It's usually guys that contact me with addiction, but all I do is ask them each time, do a little less. And after a while, you'll reach a point because not everybody can quit cold turkey like I do. I've quit everything I quit cold turkey. But if for an most addicts, if they would do a little less each time, they actually reach a point where they go, I've got this. Most of the ones. I've worked with a lot of addicts. I also help a lot of people with mental stuff. But the number one thing is not to pressure them. Hello, Nolan Fisker. Thanks. You threw me off. I'm used to people dropping in and not saying something nice. Well, I mean, I've got some nice people here today. I'm having great conversations. But Ryan, you're absolutely correct. You have to want to change. You can't change because somebody else wants you to. The first time I quit smoking was because my daughter asked me to. What do I think of it? I think it sucks. I have it. I have multiple personality disorder. I only have one other personality. My disorder is not like anybody else's I know. I've recently found out I'm high functioning autism. I have high functioning autism, and I'm definitely bipolar. Um, um, hang on just a second. Suspended. I'll address that. But bipolar disorder, that's something that's really hard to deal with. Most of the stuff, because me and my mom were just talking about that today. A lot of the stuff that I went through as a kid, like when they found at 14 years old that I had multiple personality disorder, they told my parents, and it was pretty much good luck. So I had to learn how to deal with it. I've had to learn how to deal with my autism, high functioning autism, being bipolar. And my mom brought up a good point today. I may be even, because of my attention to detail, I may even be ADHD, but I haven't been officially diagnosed as that. Suspended, thank you for following me. Um, certain drugs and alcohol do cause a lot of pain, which is why I tell them to back off, not to quit cold turkey. Gradually back off. My favorite food, until I recently went back to being a vegetarian, so I can't say fajitas because fajitas are my all-time favorite food, bar none. But since I don't eat meat anymore, uh, vegetarian lasagna is currently my favorite food. Man, there's a lot of talking. I'm enjoying this. Where'd you go, Brandy? Uh, what is that? Oh, I probably could eat. I don't know if this is the same part. My wife makes me the well, I normally say I hate tofu, but I have taste. I don't go out and buy it myself and prepare it. but I have had stuff that people's made with tofu that I do enjoy. So I can't say that I hate tofu, but I don't purposely go out and buy it. But my wife does buy me a lot of plant-based meat. These chicken strips, it looks like chicken, it tastes like chicken. I do enjoy that. Aw. Okay, Brandy. As long as I know you didn't leave because you haven't been here for a long time. I will try that suspended. Thank you. They make great wing. Okay, cool. I will definitely try that. Uh, I'm feeling so much better since I went back to being a vegetarian and I'm doing intermediate fasting. I'm coming up on my 3rd week. I eat in a 16, or I don't eat for 16 hours, and I have an 8-hour window that I allow myself to eat. I'm, I think I'm going to try to go to the 20 and 4 because I think that might work for me. Oh, hey, Jamal. I recently became a vegetarian. Outstanding. My reasoning is because when I eat meat, I'm basically eating animal. Okay, Jamal, we all have our different reasons. I do it for health reasons. I have no problem killing an animal and eating it as long as you're eating it. I do not needlessly kill animals. In the ones that I do kill that I don't eat, there is a reason we're killing them. But I get that and I totally respect that because you can survive without doing that. So I respect that. But I do it for health reasons. But suspended, I will definitely try that, dude. I appreciate that. Uh yeah, I just feel I was vegetarian for 2 years and I felt like a teenager again, health wise. I feel great now since I've gone back, and I guess in combination with the fasting. All right, dude. I appreciate it. I'll be here. um, but yeah, everybody has different reasons, Jamal. But I'm totally cool with all that. Oh, you couldn't? Oh, see, Brandy, I don't have any problem at all. You've been trying to lose weight, Nolan. It takes a lot of self discipline and naturally exercise, but you can do it. I mean, if I can do it, I know anybody can do it. And for me, losing weight once I reach a certain point, then it becomes easier and I'm more motivated. But at first, because you'll lose some water weight, and then all of a sudden you stop and you're like losing weight, and you're like shit. But you just don't stop. That's just don't give up. Just exercise every day, even if it's just that's outstanding. Take a short walk, 30-minute walk, outstanding. That's good for you. Dark Angel. I know the E's left out, but I got it. 1950. That would make you 17 years older than me. Brandy, I could eat an animal that I raised without batting an eye. Over in South Africa, we have what's called braai. It's basically a barbecue, but on open wood coal fire. It's a staple over here. Um, what is that, Ryan? It's basically a barbecue. Or do you just like, is that just the term for cooking meat like like barbecue, or is that a type of something? But Nolan Fisker, remember, every little effort you make, no matter how small, you're still moving forward. It's once you stop, it becomes a problem. So as long as you keep going, no matter how small, just keep going. I tell myself all the time, I can quit, but not today. And that seems to help me a lot. You turn 30, wow. You can do it. Shit, you got plenty of time. Like, grill me. Oh, okay, Ryan. Uh, yeah, I've done that. We normally use our barbecue grill, but I've done that many, many times. Uh, I remember turning 30. Oh no, Brandy, I won't eat that cow. Somebody else will eat it. Yeah. Uh, I'll get them caught up pretty soon. I recently scared the other one, not on purpose. It was an accident. So she got so scared, she scared the other one. I got to get them back into the routine. So right now, that's where we're at. But no, I won't eat her. Somebody else will. Most likely McDonald's. I'm still drinking black coffee with a little salt in it. Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely remember being 30. I still can't believe someone reported me. Well, I guess I can. All right, Nolan, I appreciate it. Have a great day. And don't give up. Karasu no Tamashin. Probably gone already, but I like that name. The dirty. Yeah, Brandy, I didn't want to say it on there to your comment, but notice, I mean, I actually like the song, but because I said something, and somebody did bring up the fact that I didn't like a couple of their songs, and they respected that. Oh, the kids got out early from school. Yeah, Teddy, I kind of figured that. Our kids didn't get out here early, but well, it also has to do with time zones. Somewhere on the East Coast, it's already 3:00. So they already got out on the East Coast. I'm in the middle of the country. Good thing California gets out an hour after I'm done. Or otherwise I'd have them. I like that name. I can't stop looking at that. Karasu no Tamashi. Remember when I was learning Japanese? No, I am in Central Texas. I live almost in the middle of Texas, slightly to the west, a little off center, but literally it takes me 8 hours to go east or west to get out of Texas. 5 hours, 5.5 hours to go north out of Texas, and about 9 hours to go south out of Texas. Hey, I'm actually pointing the right ways. How about that? Yes, we got 100% eclipse. I actually posted a picture on my I posted a picture on my TikTok of the eclipse. And me and my granddaughter shot a little video, and somebody asked the dumbest question. And I had some woman go off on me. Her comment, I haven't forgot you, Jamal. I'm fixing to get that. Instagram thought this lady's comment was so bad it hit it. Okay, you watched my reactions today, and NF once again delivered. Yes, he did. Your grandparents grew up in Texas. I grew up here. I was born in Florida, lived in Oklahoma until my brother was born. Oh, Brandy, I love that song. Come Back to Texas. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. I love that song. I keep saying I'm going to learn how to play it, but do an acoustic version, all acoustic, because I know they have that little part that's acoustic. I'm actually TikTok. Is it TikTok? I do like country music. Man, I love when you ask all these questions. I don't really care for the new country. There's some that I like, but I like old country from like the 50s through the 90s. Most of us are nice, Ryan. It depends on where you go. There's some places in Austin you don't want to go, especially at night. Houston, you don't really want to go to. There's a pretty big gang that rules down there. I mean, there's a bunch of gangs, but one in particular. A lot of the new country is basically just 80s metal or 80s stadium rock, like Bryan Adams type rock. They're just saying some country things. And that country rap crap, I can't stand. Oh, look at me rapping. What? But yes, we are pretty nice. I just heard that name. Did I watch one of her videos? I know that name, Suspended. I can't say for sure that that's who it is, but that sounds familiar. And you're right. Country and rap do not mix. I hate the fact that they're doing that. Ryan, most of us are nice. Texas is real, as big as this state is. It's really not like any place else I've ever been. Suspended. If you look on my YouTube account for it's Sixx Daze, SIXXDAZE. If you'll make a suggestion for them, I'd like to check them out. I'll probably do a reaction to them. I just released an NF, a reaction to an artist named NF. The song is called Mistake. So if you would go to that video and make a suggestion by them, do one for each one of them and give me a song because I don't pick the songs that I react to, except for my birthday, which I didn't do this year. Oh, that is exactly right, Brandy. If you mix country and rap, you get crap. I appreciate that, Suspended. But if you'll go make the thing, and if you have a different name on YouTube, make sure I know it's you. Because I usually ignore people unless I tell them in my live stream to go make a suggestion on a video. I usually ignore those if I don't think they've watched the video. Because a lot of people go, oh, a new video, and then they'll start spamming me, want me to do their song that they're not even going to watch. I have a really busy schedule, so I can't waste my time shooting reactions that nobody's going to watch. I felt like, Brandy, I felt like I had a hair in my mouth. That's why I did that. But Ryan, here in Texas, if you're out in the country, if you're driving down a country road, I guarantee you at least 90% of the people that pass you or that you see alongside the road will wave at you. I can always tell when people are when they come here from other states, even though they have Texas tags, because they will drive slow in the fast lane. We don't do that. We used to have signs, I guess enough people cried, to tell you to keep your slow ass in the right-hand lane. We still have some that say left lane is for passing only. If you have a line of 8 cars behind you, you're the problem. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a contrast to Cali. Even though I've never been to California, I have a lot of friends from California. I have a lot of friends from New York, too. And oddly enough, my friends from New York tell me that they think I would fit in well in New York. JJ, all right, buddy. JJ, I can't remember. I have 2 videos coming out tomorrow. One comes out at 10 and one comes out at 11. Just whichever one that you want to put it on, and I'll take care of you. But whatever they are, I can't remember what they are because I actually shot my full up. I shot all my videos for the week, got them edited, uploaded, and scheduled. So they're all automatically releasing. And I'm trying to work on my microphone. For some reason, has gotten super sensitive. If you notice in my videos, you'll see a few rough cuts. It's picking up my breathing. I try to breathe like I do when I sing so that I can talk longer without it. But there's a lot of times you can hear me go, I hate that. So I'm working on my microphone adjustments and editing that out of videos. So you'll see some rough cuts on my videos. That's what that is. There was one video I shot this week. I just had long pauses where I was choosing my words. I'm like, Jesus. Oh, on my software, it's this long, but that didn't make any sense to y'all. It's this long. Well, don't everybody stop talking at once. Come on. I have got to get this green screen down. I keep saying that. The main thing is keeping me. Yeah, it's going to get clipped. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. I'm not tripping at all. It's just the conversation was going rapid fire from both sides, and all of a sudden it just. Yeah, it kind of died. That's what I was literally just saying. It was going so fast. Oh, I'm not. Oh, that's not boasting. That's lying. By a lot. The main thing that's kept me from pulling down the green screen, I got 2 shelves that I'm going to mount back over here. One's there and one's on the ground. But it's having to dig those up. Hello, Shelly. I have a friend named Shelly. Different last name, but what is my thought on Dr. Umar Johnson? Oh, you said hello. A lot of times people leave real quick and they don't hear me say hi. How are you today? Thank you for joining. We talk about pretty much whatever. You can ask questions. You can ask my opinion. Just if you ask my opinion, sometimes I hurt people's feelings because I don't lie. I'm brutally honest. So it tends to hurt people's feelings. You know, I was going to get a sign like those other TikTokers are doing. Ask me questions. I just couldn't find the motivation to make a sign. Hello, Night Shadow. Well, outstanding. I'm having great conversation. Since you just joined, I do TikTok live as well as YouTube. So the conversations back and forth with me talking to everybody. Night Shadow, my day is great. How is your day? Brandy, the green screen does hide my prison bars. That's why I have to be careful when I put the shelves up. I'm surprised the warden lets me do this, but he's found out that I behave. But so that's what I do. I talk to both people on YouTube and TikTok, and I answer a lot of questions. Actually, I would be more likely to be in an insane asylum than I would in prison. I just don't like the idea of going to prison. Hey, Night Shadow, that's how it is, man. Every day, and I don't know if you've heard me say this before, every day that I wake up on top of the dirt, I'm happy. I'm literally thankful every day because every day on top of the dirt has the potential to be the best day of your life. It may not be, but it has that potential. Um, I wouldn't do 60 days in. I think I could do 60 days. Oddly enough, my brother, who's been to prison twice, says that I would do well in prison because of my mentality. But I don't want to find out. The few times I've been to jail, yeah, I know. I watched that show. But the few times I've been to jail, I didn't like that. The last time wasn't bad. The last time I was in, I told them that if they put me in the drunk tank with the other drunks, I was going to beat up everyone in there. So I got my own cell. That's all I wanted was my own cell. I could hear the drunks in there yelling. I think I got all that splinter out of my hand. I got actually 3 splinters in my hand, and I had to use a pocket knife because that was all that was available. I used a pocket knife to dig it out. So it's kind of big, but it looks like some more, like I might have missed some more. So you did a lot of stupid things a while back. Oh, I did a bunch of stupid things. I don't judge anybody. Ryan, I watched that show, The Worst Prisons in the World, or whatever it is, where that one dude who was in prison, supposedly wrongly imprisoned, where he goes to all those prisons around the world. I think most other countries. Well, wait, is Norway one of those ones that has the nice prison? Because there's one country that that has a really nice prison. That sounds like something Norway would have. Russian prisons, those are prisons. Shelley, you don't have anything else you want to talk about? I appreciate you laughing. That's the number one thing I try to do every day is make people laugh. Yeah, Ryan, that's what I was right after I started saying about the worst prisons. It seemed like I remembered just watching a video and I was like, well, that's not bad. If I had to go to prison, that's where I'd want to go. I'd actually want to go to a prison where everyone was older than me and I was the tough guy. Not that I would bully people, but that way I don't have to worry about them bullying me. Did you leave already, Shelly? Are you still here? Kiru, suspended. Suspended is going in and out because he's got stuff he's doing. Teddy, I hope you're still here. Did you talk? Yeah, your icon's still up there, so you talk. Kiru's still here. Yeah, right as I asked, I saw your icon up at the top. I'm not calling it a profile picture because it's just a C. So, well, I guess I call it a profile picture. Yeah. I had to go to prison. I want to be in a nice one, that's for sure. Well, hello, Keith. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I need to change mine. I haven't. I gotta get a good picture. That one was okay. That's why I chose it. It was better than one of the other ones I had. So what you been up to, Keith? Pretty good? Good. Good, good, good. Uh, looks like I ran all the kids off. That's good. I always think it's funny when somebody goes, "Hey, can I ask you something weird?" Then they ask a normal question. Yeah. I always say, you can ask me anything you want as long as I can ask you a weird question back. And my question is really weird and they get offended. Just finished working. I finished working at 8:30 this morning. And then I had to go feed the cows, which isn't really work. That's just, I enjoy doing that. And I was going to take a nap, but I got busy. And before I knew it, it was time to start my live stream. So I made my 2 cups of coffee, my big ass thing of water. And here we are, an hour later. I'm waiting for TikTok to ask me if I'm still here. I have to verify that I'm here on TikTok. YouTube doesn't do that to me, but TikTok does. I have to verify that I'm still alive. And it's weird because I see people live that are sleeping. Oh, Bob doing a hot tub stream? Well, TikTok wouldn't let me do that. I don't know if YouTube would let me do that. I think if they saw I wasn't wearing a shirt, they'd freak out. Not that I would do that to y'all. Oh, looks like I ran Shelly off. Kiru's still here. Teddy's here. Brandy's still here. It's on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I cannot do an ice bath. I did that ice bucket, the ice water thing back when somebody asked me to, but I don't like cold water at all. I'm a that other word for a cat when it comes to that. Man, I keep rapping. I should write a Dr. Seuss book. I should start me an OnlyFans, and one day y'all would stumble across and be like, "Oh my God, it's him!" Oh no, I have to pay $5 to find out there's nothing on here but him going, or me with various fans, hand fans, box fans, tower fans, paper fans, hand fan. I know, right? Y'all didn't know I could rap. When Vanilla Ice hit, I was like, I could do that. I was going to call myself Vanilla Wafer. And my main raps that I do, I can't do on here because those words throw up some flags and I'll get in trouble and I'll lose my money on YouTube, and I don't want to do that. TikTok keeps trying to get me give them my driver's license number. They say they'll start I'm eligible for pay. They keep telling me they'll pay me when I give them that. I'm not giving them that. I even told them that. I'm not giving you my driver's license number. You're out of your damn mind. Give them my driver's license number. Next thing you know, somebody finds my address. Open credit cards in my name. I can't even do that. All right, what are we going to talk about in the next hour? My OnlyFans? Maybe I get maybe I could start my own, and the threat will be I'm going to keep taking off clothes until you pay me to stop. I know, JJ. It just died. That's why I'm just kind of babbling. Ask some questions, some tough shit. Or something that might make people mad because it's not popular. How dare you say that? I tell you what. I actually am getting used to drinking this black coffee. It doesn't taste as great. Favorite movie of all time. Okay. It's kind of a tie. Forrest Gump, Tombstone, and a movie called On Golden Pond. Not a lot of people have seen it. Well, I mean, they did back in the day, but not a lot of people know it when I say it now. But those are the top three right off the top of my head. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Also, I have to put it tied for first. There's a lot of special meaning with that one for me. Um, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Young Guns, The Exorcist. All the ones I'm naming, I guess they have to be tied. I mean, because it's like with music, I can't literally just say definitively it's this one and only this one. Oh, here we go. I told you I had to verify. Ah, yay! I verified I'm still alive. Woohoo! Uh, so was that an acceptable answer? Busy couple of weeks. Tom McDonald is releasing a song tomorrow. I saw that. I knew that Bandmate had a song coming out. Yeah, Ryan, it is there's just so many variables that go into it, like the time of day or whatever. Oh, I absolutely love the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And here's a little interesting fact. My first wife, I was talking to her parents one time, and the Rocky Horror Picture Show came up. And they said, "Hey, we used to go watch that at the theater, and these kids would act it out down at the front." That's when they found out that I portrayed Frankenfurter. Yeah, that see, you get it, dude. That's why you should watch my music reactions. So many people don't get that. It's just my opinion. But I have people tell me, I had some guy recently tell me that I don't know the culture, so I can't listen to the song. I need to have somebody explain something to me or some stupid shit. But yeah, it's just my opinion. Doesn't make it so. Uh, uh, oh. But yeah, I saw Tom has one coming out. I just tried to. I mean, I appreciate that. In case you don't know, it's Sixx Daze, D-A-Z as in Zulu, E. Sixx Daze, like I'm dazed and confused. Which some people think that. Uh, and if you do start watching, and if you have a different username on YouTube, make sure I know it's you. But if you got something you want me to react to, let me know, and I'll take care of it. But yeah, they kind of freaked out when they found out that I played Frankenfurter at the one that they had went and saw. I didn't do everything Frankenfurter did. I have limitations. I'm open-minded and cool, but I ain't that cool. That's right, Brandy. All of us got them, and most of them stink. Wow. This is almost like at first I was running a sprint, and now I've kind of slowed down to a casual stroll, looking around. What's going on, y'all? Okay. All right, cool, buddy. Outstanding. Show you my stockings. I don't wear stockings. Not anymore from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah. Actually, I don't remember if I know I didn't wear heels because I didn't have heels. And especially with the size of my foot, I didn't have heels. Um, I'm trying to remember if I ever wore stockings. I know I wore the rest of the garb. uh, I wore all the rest of the stuff, but I don't ever remember if I wore stockings. I mean, from the waist down, I still have the body for it. I mean, this is all getting better, but I still have well, I don't know, a 57-year-old, maybe a 37-year-old body. I'd kill for my 27-year-old body when I thought I was fat. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, that probably set up a red flag. He said, just a term, YouTube. You know, Brandy, that's something I don't hardly ever imagine somebody saying to me. The Bobbinator. What's up, Mickey Mayfield? What's up, buddy? Glad you stopped in. Oh yeah, I'm none of that. I have a lot of friends that are. Oh, oh, I wish we had that problem, Mickey. We had a couple of days of rain, but the sun's back out. We need more rain here. We are in a lot of trouble where I'm at here in Texas. A lot of trouble. Two lakes, one of them being the ones that we get our water from, are I've never seen them that low, and I've lived here since '72. What was I going to say? Ryan, uh, are you old enough to remember the Madonna girls in the '80s? Man, I had a lot of them, and I don't mean the Madonna that you know now. I mean the Madonna from the '80s. Yeah, at least a couple. Brandy, you're right. I mean, Ryan's right too, but eh, it is what it is, dude. You can't live forever. Everybody goes. That would be hilarious. Somebody should do that. Take their white Bronco for a slow police chase down the what is it, 101? I don't. Oh, oh no, they were not a girl group. It was girls who dressed up like Madonna did in the '80s. It was not a girl group. If it was a girl group, I wouldn't have done as many as I did. They probably wouldn't have went for that. Hey, Kiru, you changed your profile picture. Cool. Um, oh yeah. You should be able to Google that and see. They were awesome. But then again, at that phase of my life, 17 to 19 years old, pretty much my only requirement was, "Oh, you said yes?" I got some stories I could tell you, but I get in trouble on TikTok or YouTube or both. I don't want to lose my money. I like my money on YouTube. But I did say that trigger word, so I may get in trouble anyways. Wow. Everybody just stop talking. Uh, I wasn't the biggest OJ fan, so another ad. Woohoo! Apparently, you should visit Vietnam. I don't care who's advertising on my channel, as long as I make that 0.003 cents. um, let's see, Mickey, where you're at, were they black bears? Because they do that a lot. Black bears go get in people's cars all the time. Timu, I think Timu's the ones that have been selling my email address to the those questionable websites. You should see how many go into my spam box. I've never accepted one. I don't talk to internet whores ever. I've blocked everyone. I've never once clicked on one. Oh, retracted your message. Oh no. What happened, TikTok? YouTube's leaving y'all behind. Why'd you retract your message, Keith? Did you word it wrong? But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Temu that does that. Or it could be TikTok. Ah, Gruber law for you. Hey, they could run Tamon commercials on my stuff. I don't care. Yeah, that shit cracks me up. I really think it's funny when they send me messages. Hey, cutie. Okay. You really need to work on your game. You don't open up someone my age with that. I was looking at your profile and you're hot. Okay. I've asked female friends if they get stuff like that. They do. They get it just like we do. A Viagra commercial. Hey, some folks need it. Might as well advertise it on my channel. I wouldn't care. Tampons, MaxiPad, butt putty, whatever. The more commercials they show, the happier I am. Yeehaw! You do? Huh. Kind of weird. I have 4 people watching in TikTok, but they're not talking. Uh, yeah, I would even do television commercials for all that stuff. I wouldn't care. Oh, absolutely, Ryan. Yeah. That's the other thing that makes me laugh is the people that fall for that shit. You're probably talking to some old dude or some chick that you wouldn't give the time of day. Oh, it's all good, buddy. Sometimes it doesn't come. Sometimes it comes in waves. Right now, we're just talking about internet whores, which I'm sure you heard. Uh, yeah, Ryan fell for that. Let's have coffee sometime, sexy. All right, I'm there. Higher. Oh, hi. Are you Ryan? No, sir. Come on, I'm Betty. We've been talking for 6 weeks. Ryan, it's still within the confines of our little groups. Nobody on Tik. Oh, wait, you were on my TikTok too. So, yes, people do know you there too. uh, oh, yeah. Man, I remember when that stuff first started going around. Another one, oldie but a goodie that people fall for all the time, and it goes in waves. You'll see the post on Facebook. I do not give them permission to use anything off of my page. The only way you have any power over what they do with your information is not have an account. Or YouTube's or Facebook's going to start charging us. I refuse. Oh, that's kind of true, Brandy. Actually, guys do that. Oh, that's good. You like my voices? I appreciate that. I think my voices are underrated. I don't think a lot of people like that. Something I used to do on my YouTube videos that my old fans like is when kids would start talking shit to me. I'd always say that they remind me of a puppy going. "Arf, arf, 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 arf." Uh, I heard these 2 women talking in Walmart, and they had real heavy accents. It sounded like Irish accents to me. So I said, "Are you ladies from Ireland?" And one of them said, Wales. I went, oh shit, my bad. Are you Wells from Ireland? Oh, have I heard? I do not think I heard her, but I listened to Raw Dog Comedy on Sirius. Not promoting them. Please don't think I am promoting them. I'm just telling you what channel I listen to. Uh, I do that kind of stuff all the time too, Ryan. I do voiceover for people in their cars or people that I see out in public. I'll carry on conversations. Like if I see two people walking and talking, I will do their voices in conversations. I do that kind of shit all the time. Keith, I don't think I've heard of her. I just heard one of my friends who actually did some of my shows. Her and her boyfriend moved to New York several years ago. I just heard her on Raw Dog Comedy, and she was hilarious. One of the funniest people I knew from the area, from the Austin area. When I hear him on Raw Dog Comedy, this guy was like a savant of comedy. I'm not going to say his name because I really do like him. All the stuff that they play on the radio from him is not funny. None of it at all. Not even kind of. It doesn't even make me chuckle. But Kelsey Cook, she's my friend that did some of my shows. She's hilarious. Yeah, Raw Dog Comedy is quite a good time. All right. Giggity, giggity, goo. Uh, yeah. What's gray and comes in quarts? Elephants. I used to collect elephant jokes. I have a few of them. A lot of people don't get that elephant joke when I tell it. They're like, "What?" Uh, but Keith, I'll have to check her out. I have not heard her. I just heard some chick today, this morning on my way to work. She was really funny. Oh no, on my way home from work. She was really funny. My favorite female comedian is Kathleen Madigan. I think she's hilarious. I think it's the ghost is moving around our house. It's like I don't know if y'all can hear it. That's like the third time it's bounced in the door. There's nobody here but me. But it's about the third time it's bumped my door here. I think it'd be great if the door opened. That would make I mean, y'all wouldn't be able to see it, but you would know from my reaction. Ah! Not really. I would do exactly what I was doing before the video started. I cuss at them when they do stuff like that. What's red and green goes about 100 miles an hour. Frog in a blender. I knew that one. That's an oldie but a goodie. I wonder who that guy is, Ryan. Hey, that's funny. The comedian that I was just talking about that I won't say his name, his first name is Ryan. It's not you. I always feel bad when I hear him on Raw Dog. I'm like, why did they choose those clips? Were those the clips they sent in? Uh, yeah, I like doing different voices. I especially like when somebody finds out the voice that I do for them when I read their emails because I do not read everybody's email the same. Well, if I know them, if I don't know them, oh, like comments on YouTube. If I could do a video of that, y'all might find that entertaining. Because when I read people's comments, when they're mean or stupid, I read them in different voices. Oh, hey, here's an exclusive for y'all. If you look through the comments of the band that I recently released, the Three Sisters, you'll notice some comments I didn't even like. There's a reason for that because they're fans and they've made untrue comments. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Stupid comments definitely happen. But people saying stuff like the drummer of this band is the best drummer in the world, not even kind of, sort of, not even close, not even the top 20. But I can't like a comment like that. I'm supposed to acknowledge every comment. YouTube tells us acknowledge every comment and they want us to respond to every comment. But when someone says the drummer's the greatest drummer in the world, I can't necessarily respond and say, not even in the top 20, probably not even in the top 50. But when fans make those comments, I understand they're fans, but it's so unrealistic or acting like somebody's done something new and innovative. Oh, he's well, okay. I think it would be redundant to ask or say that Neil Peart is the greatest drummer in the world. I mean, even now, he's probably still top 10. No, Neil was that dude was next level drumming. He Yeah, he was just that dude was insane how good he was. Um, yeah, okay, so but that's not really a fan saying some far-fetched shit. That's a more of a fact. I have no problem saying that Eddie Van Halen was not the greatest guitar player in the world. Um, Passive aggressive phrase. um, Sometimes when people say, and I've explained this before, so it should. Oh, Ringo Starr. My favorite thing about Ringo Starr is Paul McCartney was asked in an interview, "Is Ringo Starr one of the greatest drummers in the world?" He said, "He's not even the best drummer in this band." I love every time I think of Ringo Starr, I think about that comment. Um, I've had to explain this before because people will take it wrong, but here in the South, if somebody says that I'm stupid or I'm wrong, I'll go, "Oh, I'm sorry." I don't literally mean that as an apology. I mean that more as eat shit, but they take it as an apology because I have people go, "Oh, it's okay," or "I accept your apology." I'm not really apologizing. When I say, "Oh, I'm sorry," because you've said something different than what I've said or that I've offended you. Oh, that's another one. When somebody says I've offended them, I use, "I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, I promise you." If I ever genuinely apologize to you, yeah, bless his heart, that's a Southern thing for sure. But if I ever genuinely apologize to you, you'll know the difference. Which those of you that come in here and hang out with me all the time, you could probably get a genuine apology from me. Not for my opinion, or not for offending you. Um, or another one, Keith, is somebody will tell me something like, "She's the greatest drummer in the world." And I'll be like, "Oh, cool." So a lot of times when I say, "Oh, cool," it's not cool. It's I'm not going to argue with you. Sometimes it's really hard though because I want to tell you you're full of shit if I think you're full of shit. Well, Ryan, when I say I'm sorry you feel that way, that kind of comes off as he actually started off as the drummer, quickly got replaced, but he started off as he still plays drums. I mean, he's all around musician. He's actually good. I wouldn't say he's great. I wouldn't rate him as a drummer, but he can play drums. Great job. I've been live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Oh, okay. That sounds like fun, TikTok. Oh, I should have done Goofy with that one. Gorge, you mean I should take a break? Never thought of that. Um, but yeah, he did. If I remember correctly, he started off as the drummer. But I've heard stories since then that said he did not. But I heard him say that before. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Phil Collins is a good drummer. Uh, yeah, but Brandy, that's not really so pass aggressive as like I give a damn. That's more like, which I'm good with. It's weird. A lot of times people will say shit to me and they think that I'm offended or that it doesn't phase me. Uh, I care about what I think about me. But yeah, Phil Collins, good drummer. Uh, Don Henley is considered one of the better drummers. Actually, the article I read said Animal was a great drummer. I used to have a big poster of Animal playing drums that um, Irene Giacchino, she was the daughter of my history teacher slash football coach, gave me. She was drawing my name for the Christmas gifts because we drew names and yeah, she was scared of me, I think, but she gave me a poster of Animal because at the time I was a drummer in the high school band. Um, anyways, Don Henley's considered one of the best drummers at keeping time, and he does keep really good time. When I used to run, I could tell the shitty drummers, like Tommy Lee of Motley Crue, is a horrible drummer. I'm getting lightheaded. I feel like I'm going to swoon. Ugh. Not really. Sometimes I talk real fast and I get. um, that's not usually my response, Brandy. I usually use the response from Blazing Saddles that starts off with that "Excuse me while I." So if you don't know, hey BA, that BA from oh, what was the name of that show? Mr. T. Buddy Rich was definitely next level drummer. 100%. A-Team, that was it. I had the team part, but I couldn't get the rest. B.A. Baracus, I think was his name. I pity the fool. Forget my name, my TV show. Did you see him scare Howard Stern at one time on the Howard Stern show? He threatened to kick Howard's ass. Howard was scared. I mean, I don't blame him, but he was scared. Mr. T thought he was talking about his mom. I've had to do it as I gotten older, Brandy. I mean, also has to do with affecting my money. It's amazing how much money motivates me to be a nicer person. I mean, I try to be a nicer person anyways in real life. But getting that little message from YouTube saying, we've limited your money, Bob, because you said the wrong words. I really should write a little letter to TikTok and tell them, y'all got to quit telling me I'm doing something wrong when I'm not. Maybe you should watch my videos. Ooh, the FBI agent outside. Maybe I should tell him and then he could call them. He says a lot of things, but he doesn't say that. I burped quietly. All right, y'all. Don't everybody stop talking at once. Come on. Sit there and watch me. I have to start doing. Oh, yeah. I definitely couldn't take that serious. I know, Brandy, right? I don't think anybody really appreciates that. I thought I've done pretty well today. I censored a few words that I would normally would say. But yeah, I think I've done pretty well in the language. Actually, I think overall, I've been fairly nice. I didn't get carried away with those kids. I just blocked them, which kind of makes it weird that they went and said I was doing hate speech. I didn't hate anything. I deleted you or blocked you. I haven't gotten any hearts on TikTok. How sad. Nothing for my efforts. Actually, I got a few gifts. So that should be another 3 cents. They actually pay me 3 whole cents instead of the 0.003%, 0.003 cents that YouTube does. Well, that's probably a good look when my eye itches like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be retiring sometime soon. Go to work this week. Y'all are on notice. I made a whole 0.009 cents on YouTube this week. Made 3 cents on TikTok, but they won't pay me because I won't give them my driver's license number. Yeah. Yeah, put that pay into crypto. That way I don't feel bad when it crashes. I forgot to take my shoes off before I started doing this. Y'all didn't even know that. I normally do this without my shoes on because after I sit here for so long, my feet start hurting. You know, wearing high heels and all. Those stiletto heels are rough sitting in this chair. Claritin D commercial. All right. Yeah, don't tell the tax man. Proudly put that W-2 into there. Actually, if things keep going, I will actually have to file my W-2 this year. Well, I mean, we do file it, but it'll actually be something. I got my first payday from YouTube in a long time. But it sure was nice to open that email. Yay, me! Yeah, how to defraud the government of less than 1/10 of a cent. Oh, wait, they listen. I mean, Big Brother. And I know they listen. I said something about a song the other day I've not heard in years, and it literally came on the radio the next day. I listen to the same station every day, Tuesday through Friday, when I'm at work. I love the fact that it's named Bob FM. It doesn't use 2 B's like I do, but it's out of Austin, Texas. Yeah, hire security to go with me to the bank. When we reach this amount, I'll pay you guys, but you got to keep me safe on the way there. Well, Nancy. Um, It's a little disheartening when you see what the commercials pay. But if I had millions of subscribers, that's then those little pieces of sense make up. I don't think I ever hit millions. That's not being negative. I don't see it. I might hit 21 here pretty soon, 21,000 here pretty soon. 21,000 and 3 people watch my live. Woohoo! But you 3 talk to me, so I really like that. I mean, other people like me. Talk. Oh, yeah. Once you start putting in those Mr. Beast numbers. Yeah, Mickey, there's actually an artist that I reacted to one of his songs, and it got like thousands of views. And then somebody sent me a private message to go, just so you know, those are all empty views. It's him. He has all these fake accounts, and that's how he pushes his music. I was like, oh, I don't have the kind of time to open a bunch of fake accounts. You are the 3 best ones. Y'all have hung in here this whole time. Oh, wait, we got to say 4 because Keith is here as well. Or he was. I got that 4 hanging steady on TikTok. They're not talking anymore, but they're hanging. We got 20 minutes left. What do you want to talk about now? My rocks? Ooh. Fancy. I knew you were still here, Keith. Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Oh, fancy, huh? Maybe that'll make TikTok talk again. Well, I keep all sorts of shit up here. Yep, just got my rocks off again. Look, hold my fossilized wood. I'm not that old. All right, one more. It's a clam. Not a good one, though. I just want to see. Ooh, I got one of these. I know, right? It's impressive. I know TikTok, y'all are like, wow, look at this guy. Got all sorts of shit here. Should do a segment. I think that title alone would get me into trouble. I have Christmas cards for when people want Christmas cards. Oh, my camera's going blurry again. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to buy another camera. Oh, wait. No. I bought the warranty. I got a feeling these bastards are going to replace that. I'm getting blurry. Keith, I have plans, but I haven't done it yet. What? This camera. I'll have to contact them. Oh, look, and now it cleared back out. They're like, oh, Bob's getting mad. I have plans to, I have some lanite. It's a type of granite that only grows on a 5-mile section of the planet. Literally one of the rarest rocks on the planet. I want to get some earrings made out of them, but I haven't done it yet. I could make them myself, but yeah. But no, I have not made anything out of my rocks. I did stuff a while back trying, and I failed. But I used to watch this individual on TikTok or Instagram that made some dope stuff out of rocks. I'm not that talented. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think this camera's dying. The last one I bought of this same brand, and I bought it because they had it. It died right after the warranty ran out. So this time I bought the warranty. So if this thing goes out, because the last one got so hot it melted. I mean, it didn't like pour off of my, but it melted inside. But that was on me. But I did buy the warranty this time. So when that bad boy runs out or dies, they'll be replacing it for free. Yeah, I used to never buy warranties. I've started doing that. I didn't do it in the microwave. I just bought and installed a microwave. I did like Firehouse, and I know that CJ Snare just died. I hope I'm allowed to say died. Passed. Went, took a dirt nap. But yeah, I did like Firehouse. Actually, Mickey, I actually think that's pretty cool because they can make a diamond. I like a diamond out of it. Yes, some people do think it sounds a little weird, but I think I'd be cool with it. Uh, I told my wife to put some of my ashes into some etch-a-sketches. My great grandkids can play with me. I tried to get her to mix some into a pot of chili. That way I could be a pain in the ass to everyone just one more time, but she won't do that. So hopefully she'll do the etch-a-sketch thing because I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm okay with making jewelry out of it because they crush them into diamonds. The ones I've saw. I mean, there's other things they can do, like just put it into a container. They got to put your body in epoxy. Now, if they were to put your body in epoxy, they would have to put it into a pressure pot to suck all the air bubbles out, which I don't know that your body could withstand that pressure. Hey, James K. Thanks for dropping in. Feel free to jump in, talk about whatever you want. That'd be cool. For Ash Wednesday. Don't say anything. You just have your little spot set up. Be putting ashes of Bob on everybody's forehead. That would be hilarious. Yeah, Brandy, it's unreal what it costs to die. Unfortunately for us, none of us plan on doing any of that silly shit. Cremated. My mom, I'm literally going to put her in a coffee can because she has instructions for her ashes, which I'm not going to say on here, just in case, because everybody go, you can't do that. I'm going to do it. It's what she asked me to do. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not paying a whole bunch of money for a bunch of silly shit. She has instructions what to do, and that's what we're going to do. You're not selling me a $10,000 urn or whatever they cost. Cook her, grind her up, put her in this coffee can. If she won't fit in this coffee can, here's two. Because she ain't going to be in there long. And for me, I guess a handful of Etch-a-Sketches and I'd like a bunch of little Etch-a-Sketches and then big ones for my family, but little ones for them to hand out at the funeral for the 3 or 4 people that come. I'm not expecting a big turnout, so I said hi to James Kane. He already left. How about that? I appreciate whoever just gave me that like on YouTube. Thank you. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. Those little miniature ones. So everybody goes home. They don't even realize it's actually me inside there. And then I go haunt everyone. Whoa. Or while they're asleep, I'll do something on the Etch-a-Sketch and I'll wake up and be like, holy shit. I think that'd be cool. I plan on haunting people. Yeah, I think this camera's dying. yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that, Brandy. That's not what she wants. I think you could be arrested for that, but yeah, the keychain Etch-a-Sketch. Hell yeah, everybody gets one. That'd be cool. But yeah, I plan on haunting a lot of people. I'll scare them at the most inopportune times. Like when they're taking a dump, I'll just suddenly go, you can do it. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? You should dial 911. Dial 911. But yeah, I definitely want to haunt people. I think that'd be cool. And I think I'd find out a lot of stuff that I think about people's true when they don't know they're there and someone's there and they're all alone. Be like, I knew it. You seem like someone who ate your boogers. I knew you did. Oh shit, we only got 11 minutes left. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm probably not supposed to do that. Huh. Now watch me get a notification from TikTok. You're not allowed to say that. Yeah, Brandy, that one song that Ultra Pulse, that was I mean, I didn't hate it, but it was not a great song. Oh, I know I'm gonna come back as a ghost. I don't. I don't even pick my nose. And a lot of people don't believe that, but I literally don't. I think that's one of the grossest things ever. Yep, from the Minnehaha tribe. uh, oh man, if I came back as a billionaire, life would be amazing. It'd make a great TV show. Yeah, I I've never understood that booger eating thing. I have friends, grown adults who do it, and I just think it's I almost dropped an F bomb. That's how nasty I think it is. I don't I don't pick my nose. I don't understand people picking their nose. I don't understand people will do it in the break room at work while other people are eating, like middle knuckle deep in their snot box. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Nobody wants to see that. Hello, Carolina Jack Weber. Sorry, Weber. Oh, you're the only one here. What happened? I appreciate you being here. We talk about whatever. We only got 9 minutes left. So if you got something you want to talk about, start talking. That's true. And you can pick your nose, but can you pick your friend's nose? I've seen people do that, and that's gross. Normally, females doing it for males. That is, ugh. How could you go? I think I got a booger. Could you check? Oh, wow. Everybody has to blow their nose at some point, but I think in a restaurant, you should excuse yourself. I don't know. I guess I was just raised different. I am not cool with that at all. And like I said, people digging in their nose in a car or in a public place like that. If you just have to pick your snot box, do it alone. But I don't even, seriously, I don't even do it alone. I do not pick my nose ever. If I can't blow it out, I guess it's just going to stay there because I ain't sticking my finger up there. What about people that scratch their butt and smell their fingers? You see that a lot. There's a lot of videos of that. A lot of baseball players do it. Yep. I don't I don't get that either. Why would you pick your butt? How about if you wipe it right, you wouldn't have it wouldn't itch. You don't need to pick it. Yeah, that's something we should discuss next week. Nasty habits. Because there's a bunch. Oh, speaking of nose bleeding, I had a nosebleed yesterday. I haven't had one. I can't tell you the last time I had one, but it just poured like I'd severed an artery. Uh, I actually had to, I was getting out of the shower. I actually had to get back in the shower and rebathe. Umbrella. Hey, that grandma? Yeah, abuela. That never mind. That's abuela, not. Oh no, I was saying that right. Oh no, they left already, so it doesn't matter if I'm saying it right or wrong. 6 minutes, guys, and we're talking about picking noses and picking butts. Weird. Anyways, I don't know what happened. It hasn't bled since then, but that was the first time shitting forever. And the last time I got punched in the nose and it bled, it didn't bleed that bad. Yeah, I don't get that, dude. You see the videos, those people that know they're on camera scratch their butt and then sniff their fingers. That's insane for a multitude of reasons. But I mean, if you scratched your butt and you felt something get on your finger, why would you smell it? It should be obvious what it is. It's either going to be fudge or Vaseline. I don't know what League D2 means. I just leveled up in TikTok, whatever that means. That's my daily ranking. I'm a D2. Hey, you're not supposed to call me a D. How rude. Oh, League D2. I'm a next level D, y'all. We got 5 minutes. I'm a popular live. Couldn't tell it by the numbers. I think they just mean by my timing. You knew what? Oh, that I'm a D2. Actually, if I could go into the explanation here, I am not a D, I'm an AH. There is a difference. Yeah, Brandy. Like I said, I almost never have. I googled it right away to see, and it says random that it'll be okay if it starts happening or you can't stop it in 30 minutes or less. Then talk to your doctor. But I don't know. I can breathe better today than I've breathed in a long time. Notice I didn't have to squirt any shit in my nose today. Um, but yeah, Mickey, I have a friend. Everybody used to call us that we're the same because our sense of humor is type and our attitude is the same. But he is a D. I'm an AH. There is a difference. And the difference is a D will purposely push your buttons on purpose just to piss you off. I don't push your buttons on purpose, but if I piss you off being honest, I couldn't care less. That's the difference. I always clarify that. I guess some people could call me that. TikTok obviously thinks they can. Ha ha ha. 3 minutes, guys. I think I'm fixing to pass out. I do declare. It's kind of weird. Y'all kept telling me about seeing commercials, and not once have I gotten a notification saying that they were going to show y'all commercials. Later, Ryan. Appreciate you, buddy. It's always real and fun with y'all. I enjoy this. You've been calling it. I think I know what that means. Oh, okay. You went to the opposite end of the spectrum where I took it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong being a smart ass. We're allowed to say ass. Uh, Oddly enough. Yeah, I get called smart ass a lot. You let me say goodbye first? Okay, well, it's not time yet. We got a minute and a half left. But I will start it. I genuinely appreciate all of you. I hope y'all have a great week. I look forward to next week's conversation. But yeah, let's try to have some like topics. Definitely want to talk about nasty habits. Even though we had a little bit of the conversation, gives you a week to come up with some shit. Guten Nacht, meine Freund. See? But I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. Peace. Now I got a YouTube notification. Okay. Hey, Jimmy Bowen. Appreciate that, man. Bowman. Thank you. Gotta go, y'all. And now, and I don't get told bye. Mickey gets told bye, but I don't get told bye. Brandy. Anyways, y'all be cool, man. I'll see you next week. Thank you.